After that, we'll just see if anyone actually needs an attack textbook. I mean, Isoroku needs one, sure. Suzume needs one, but they're not really used for. I don't really use them for actual attacking purposes because Suzume has obviously got her assassination too. Yamaru Soroku's got her whirlwind shot. So there you go. Let's see though. We could actually give Shibata some attack textbooks. That would be useful. So after that's done, we'll go ahead and do Baba Shoins. So the event passes by. Another one of these events. We'll be right back. That was pretty short. It didn't actually show any scene, but just it did show Syl naked. So unfortunately, we can't have that on YouTube, right? That's the danger of playing H games on the fucking internet. Any more dungeons to clear from here on out? Okay, another interesting thing about dungeons is that after you clear them, you can go back to them and beat them again. However, it's not going to give you any more loot, and it's not going to give you like a rank up for your commanders. So it's kind of odd that way. I don't know, but it's there if you want to play them over again. It's there. Oh, another thing is that when you actually go back and redo dungeons, it'll start you off on the last floor. So there you go. So let's see here. There's 8 floors to this. Not that it means much. We'll send out Moriteru. She's a pretty high-ranking commander. So. There we go. Basically, everyone has at least 4 action flags, so they'll last a pretty long time. So ogre bones are what we want. It's very rare that Hannies actually are faster than my normal commanders. Just trying to get on a sweater. So attack this. So it's King Squid that we can attack. He's dead. Satomi Lunch is I think it's an item that increases your exploration by 1. It's not a very useful item. I mean, so then again, neither is the Eloquent Miso, but at least that's negotiation. Use negotiation a lot. We'll save Kosaka's last action flag there. Mage Band. So an interesting thing about Suzume's passive skill is that even when she's completely out of action flags, her passive skill still procs. However, because we're about to face the last floor, she's not really useful anymore. Alright, so the last floor here, let's see what it is. Just a bunch of Neos, which is completely as worthless. All of these commanders can basically one-shot all of them. Like what? And by the way, Syl's a very slow commander. There we go. I speak Texas too. So you see how these dungeons are very useful in giving you lots of very useful items. Useful. Let's see here. Just trying to see what kind of event that I could go around doing. Or you know what? We could actually go ahead and speed up this process by searching for even more dungeons like this. Hold on. Yeah, so it does boost someone's exploration by 1. There's nothing else that has. Might as well give it to Dokugander because he has such good badass explorations thing anyway. Anyways, so after this, yeah, I might as well search for this thing. This is red wall, right? Yeah, red wall. Let's end our turn, and nothing happens. Right, so I forgot, this was Rance's series of H scenes, so we'll be right back. This is kind of part of Rance's series of events, where he basically fucks his slave over and over. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. It's the fucking game. So now that we've already searched up Redwall, we can always go back here. The advantage of going to Redwall is that it's a relatively short dungeon. However, it's got some really tough enemies because it's so far away from Horwari, and so you only find it late in the late game. So the game has assumed that by this point you've ranked up your commanders a little bit and you've gotten some good ones. Though we will still be bringing out Suzume because her passive skill still is active. So for this one, we'll send out the 3 what are they called? Guys here. 3 of the Guardians, I should say. I mean, not necessarily these guys are tough, but I mean, there's a lot of them, so you gotta have to deal with them too. I mean, level 12 isn't necessarily high, but I mean, if you don't have very good commanders, then they can pose some kind of problem. More ogre bones, which is nice. Floor number 4, we got a couple high-ranking, high-level enemies here. So use Nogika's last action flash, you'll be able to one-shot it easy. Not really worth wasting their action flash. Intel Textbook, that might be useful. Pinky. Pinky is a special kind of zombie. Zombie enemy, I should say. Damn. Well, Kentaro is not a bad commander, but you can make him better later down the road. Let's see, intentions what we want. For obvious purposes and intentions. Switch out Nor for Sil. There we go. You gotta know how to manipulate your commander's actions so that you take the least amount of damage. Or, better yet, no damage at all. So this is kind of like a tricky situation. You got 2 of these 30 level things called Kurumes, or Kurome? Yeah, Kuromes. They remind me of those Diglets? Diglett! Anyways. And this Kirby looking... No, it's not a fucking Kirby. What the hell is this? You tell me. Like, what the hell is this? You tell me.